Hi everyone, this is Balazs from RacingBrick. Here is the latest Speed Champion set with me. This is the 77241 2 Fast 2 Furious Honda S2000, but this review is going to be a bit different than usual. First of all, as you may have noticed, I didn't post a video about the set before the release date, as this set wasn't offered by LEGO for review this time. I wanted to make sure I get it as soon as possible, but for various reasons I couldn't do the video sooner and somehow I ended up with two boxes. So I decided to build both and try something you guys often ask about: how does the set look with and without stickers? In this case, as you can see, it will be especially interesting since this car seems to have a lot of stickers. The back of the box shows the rear of the car, the interior and also the real one. Let's see what's inside. The set has 300 pieces, the price is 27 euros or dollars, and it seems to be so popular that it is on back order for 60 days in both the US and Germany. Interesting. Usually, Speed Champion sets are available at regular retailers on day one. This one I could only find at the official store in Hungary, so that could be a reason for the back order status online. In the box there are 4 numbered bags, a separate base piece, the wheel covers, the instructions and the sticker sheet. Let's start building. This is the base. We barely have any pink elements so far. Okay, now we already have a bright pink, dark pink, trans dark pink. This is going to be fun. I didn't even know these LEGO colors existed. An interesting technique to attach these pieces with hollow studs. I wonder if the red insert will be visible in the end. First stickers and the first disappointment: the car has stickered taillights. Not good. I think we can see a pattern with this building technique, but apparently none of those hollow studs will be visible at the end. Okay, that's a nasty move. Instructing us to put the license plate sticker on this small surface when there's already something next to it, that's quite a challenge. It's actually a lot easier to remove that tile, add the sticker and put it back on. That makes a lot more sense. Here's the next tricky assembly. It goes here. The rear section is now pretty much covered, and we keep squeezing pieces with clips between the seats. This is the build before opening the third bag. We are getting more and more colors, and here's another anomaly in the build sequence. I had to add this big bracket here, and then I'm supposed to squeeze that slope in the hole. My fingers won't fit in there. It's a weird move. It's unusual to see challenges like this in an official build. These cheese slopes are the first printed elements. That's a pretty innovative part usage. The unprinted game controllers become the seats. Another nice detail: this tiny minifigure pen is a small nose bottle in the real car. The dashboard has stickered and printed gauges, and this 1x1 printed tile which was specially made for this set. Engine details in a Speed Champions car. Wow, I guess they didn't want to be overtaken by city cars. We get large printed pieces for the door. Pay attention to the pattern and orientation as they are different on both sides. Too bad the rest of the pattern is stickered. Color matching is not as bad as white, for example, but not perfect either. With the last bag we add the front axle and extend the chassis. These robot arms here definitely look interesting. After adding the front fenders, we cover the engine. Apparently there is no easy way to observe it. There is still something to learn from the city designers after all. This knot assembly has the grille, and a few stickers later we use those embedded robot arms to hold these parts. The headlights are printed, thankfully, and after the rear wing comes the new windshield piece, which is also printed, although some people might not be happy about that. Finally we add the wheels, and there is a brand new wheel cover pack in the set with 2 designs. We need to use these, and the car is done. So, here's the finished build, and this is Suki's minifigure. It's nice and detailed with printed torso and legs, 2 expressions on the head. Looks good. How about the car? First of all, I think it's really good that we have a pink car in the Speed Champions series. Simply because variety is good, it's nice to see something different from time to time. I really like the front, the part usage. I was afraid of these parts being held by the robot arms, but they are surprisingly sturdy. I think the designer did a good job here. The back is more simple. This weird looking bumper is actually pretty accurate too. Too bad the lights are stickers, and I found a little anomaly with this assembly here. Since it's connected to those 1x1s with clips, it moves a little bit. The interior looks nice. I love the seats. The minifigure even fits with the big hairpiece, but it's not the easiest fit to put her in the car without removing the windshield. So let's talk about those stickers. Here is the car built without them, and you can immediately see how much the appearance depends on the stickers. I mean, there are these 2 big printed pieces on the sides and the headlights, but that's about it. you don't really notice those cheese loaves behind the seats. The problem with all the stickers on one hand is the slightly different background color, not too distracting but still noticeable. But the question everyone will be asking, why do we have stickers at all? Why can't we have prints? I've always tried to understand the intentions behind it and also look at the set from a LEGO builder's point of view. We have a whole bunch of new parts in pink, you can see all the rare color labels in the part list or replicable, so having them printed would make them very difficult to use for anything else. That is one view and I think it's a reasonable one. But on the other hand, we already have printed elements that are not suitable for anything else, so why can't we have them all printed? I mean, LEGO intentionally chose to release a fully decorated car, so it probably should be, fully decorated. If stickers can't match the colors and quality of the prints, then we probably deserve prints everywhere. It's a tough question, there are pros and cons on both sides, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. I don't have Dom's charger assembled right now, but here is the proper card to put next to the Honda. I think they look great together. All in all, I like the car and the build, there are some nice techniques used in it. Too bad the engine is buried in there without a chance to take a look at it, and I was surprised to see those hiccups in the build flow. Maybe quality control would need more time to work on these sets. So folks, please let me know what you think about the car. Will you be adding it to your Speed Champions collection? Let's talk about it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications, as there will be more exciting LEGO videos coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.